The world was big, open, and full of wonders. In the heart of a lush green meadow, under the endless blue sky, a little rabbit named Benny dreamed of something impossible. While others played, Benny watched. His eyes followed the birds, soaring high above. They looked so free, so weightless, and oh, how he wished he could fly too. As the wind carried them higher and higher, Benny whispered a wish. If only I could fly like them, but when his friends heard him, they only laughed. But Benny didn't listen. He had an idea. If the birds could fly, maybe he just needed a little push. And what better place to start than the tallest hill near his burrow? But Benny didn't listen. He had an idea. If the birds could fly, maybe he just needed a little push. And what better place to start than the tallest hill near his burrow? With all his might, Benny leaped, flapping his ears wildly. But instead of soaring, thud! He landed face first in the grass. His friends burst into laughter. Rabbits don't fly, Benny. But he wasn't ready to give up. Determined, Benny searched for answers. He went to the oldest, wisest creature he knew, Ollie the owl, who had watched the sky for many, many years. The ancient tree stood tall, its rough bark holding stories of the past. Even the smallest creatures climbed toward the sky, but how? Ollie peered down at Benny with knowing eyes. Flying isn't just about wings, little one, he hooted. It's about understanding the wind. Benny's ears perked up. He was ready to learn. With a heart full of hope, Benny got to work. His little burrow became a workshop of dreams, leaves, twigs, and vines scattered everywhere. He scribbled, measured, and planned. If birds had wings, maybe he could build his own. His paws worked tirelessly, tying, twisting, creating. Finally, his masterpiece was ready. With wings strapped tight, Benny took a deep breath. This time, he was sure it would work. But dreams don't always take flight on the first try, or even the second. That evening, as raindrops pattered against the leaves, doubt crept into Benny's heart. He had tried, he had failed. Again and again. Maybe his friends were right. Maybe rabbits weren't meant to fly. The sky, once so full of wonder, now seemed far, far away. For the first time, Benny thought of giving up. But sometimes, inspiration comes when you least expect it. The next day, Benny saw something strange, a fox cub laughing as a colorful kite danced in the wind. The kite didn't have wings, yet it flew. The wind carried it higher and higher. Benny's heart skipped a beat. And then it hit him, what if the wind could carry me, too? With renewed excitement, Benny gathered everything he needed, big, bright balloons, a kite, and a heart full of determination. He fastened the strings carefully, feeling the pull of the wind already lifting them. This was it. This was his moment. The wind roared, the balloons tugged, and suddenly, Benny's paws left the earth. He was flying. Higher and higher he went, the world stretching below him in a patchwork of green and gold. The air rushed past, his ears flopped wildly, and for the first time ever, he felt truly free. You did it, Benny. The birds called. You found your own way to fly. With a final whoosh, Benny tumbled back to earth, landing safely in a fluffy haystack. He had done it. His friends rushed over, eyes wide with amazement. You really flew. Benny beamed. I told you, nothing is impossible if you believe. As the day came to an end, Benny sat on the highest hill, watching the golden light fade. He had no wings, but that didn't matter. He had found his own way. Because sometimes, to make a dream come true, you just need to believe.